Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Here's Evan McPherson. Off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Brown. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Burrow now to throw on first down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They'll run it with Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard, former Buckeye, in there to bring him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action for Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Burrow here on 2nd down. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Higgins sent in motion. First and 10. To throw is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Jackson now. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A first down throw for Burrow. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw on the move is caught. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Allen32x. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up, 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he gets this up to the 42. Throwing is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Burrow now. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Now here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. He's got it! And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's the give to Henry running right. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first down, Burrow. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. Game on. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals have cut the deficit to 5. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
There's a give, heading right, it's Henry, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.